Saying lawn and garden sale. Would you love another customer pick? Yes, I would as well. Okay, so we even briefly mentioned this earlier in the hour. Already so many have been spoken for. And you know, we all want to create that beautiful kind of like professional look, like as if you had like a gardening staff that came to your home and did all of the perfect decoration, did all of the edging, did everything ideally for you so you looked like it was manicured and taken care of every day. Well, you can do it yourself now. This is the EasyFlex NoDig. So you know, because I mean, oh my gosh, the last time my husband went through this, dug right on into the cable for my internet. So that's the worst one, right? It's bad enough if you're going to be digging and hitting all kinds of roots. But this is a patented no-dig tab system. And when you look at what you're getting 50 feet. This is the big, I think it's the biggest one we have, right? Yeah. The largest configuration we have. So but the cool thing about this is that you can take shears and you can cut it. So you can completely customize if you have like a smaller area, like maybe you want to just put this around one little plant, whatever the case may be. And you can see how flexible it is. And you also see that it comes with the stakes. There are 32 anchoring stakes that come right along with this as well. And, by the way, it will stand up, and this was so important, to mowers that are coming by, or, even more importantly, like the edge trimmers.
String trimmers.
String trimmers. Okay, look at what we're doing on the price. And this is lower than my card.
Oh, no, yeah. No,
it's lower. When did they lower this?
Today.
Holy cow.
I showed up this morning and the price was lower.
Oh my, so from $34.95, this is $19.95 for 50 feet of it, because I know we've done some smaller ones.
Yes, but that's the thing. What other edging are you going to buy and get 50 feet for 20 bucks? I can't think of anything.
Nothing.
And not just edging. This stuff is awesome, okay? Because one, it's all in the name. You don't have to dig anything, all right? It literally sits on top of the ground. The wall on this is 1 3/4 inches tall. So you're getting a nice big edge that's gonna hold back all your ground cover, whatever you're using.
Perfect.
You're getting 32 stakes, which PS, you don't need all 32 of these, but we give them to you. Maybe you're doing circles, maybe you got a lot of curves, so we give you those.
Yeah.
You're getting 4 of these. These are connectors, okay? And this will actually join 2 different pieces of this. So if you do a circle, this is how you're gonna finish it, okay?
Nice.
But let me show everybody. We only got about 5 minutes. Come on over
here. And we only
here.
have black, that's it.
And we only have black. But you know what? It's gonna be,
that's what you want anyway.
It's fine. You're gonna be okay with the black, trust me.
Okay.
So let's just imagine this is your lawn, right? And so your ground cover, in this case mulch, which loves to float when it rains, by the way, okay?
Yes.
And it's kind of like just messing up this beautiful edge that we have here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna push back the ground cover, okay? Real simple to do, and I don't care if it's river rock or if you got gravel or, you know, whatever it is. You just push back the ground cover like that, okay? Now, we're gonna take a piece that I just happen to have back here that's pre-cut, all right?
Okay,
and what's interesting about this stuff is it's very, very flexible. Like, you can do all kinds of shapes. And I want you to notice how many feet there are on this. That's why they call these things, these little feet. We give you a lot of them. You do not have to put a stake in every single one, okay? We give these to you because maybe underground you've got rocks, you've got roots, you've got a pipe or the cable line. You don't want to be cutting through that. You don't want to drive a stake through it. So we give you more than what you need, okay? But watch this. I cut this with a pair of pruning shears, and I cut it, and it's perfect the way it fits in here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my stakes, and I want to show you something about this stake before I put it in there real quick. Notice how it has a spire design, like that little corkscrew look right there?
Right.
The reason for that is that these are made specially so that they stay in the ground. If you live up north, where the ground freezes, it constricts, it has what's called ground heave, where it tries to push things up out of the ground. These aren't gonna come out. So in the fall, or in the springtime when you go out there, you're not gonna have to like go around and like pound these in again. So but watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my mallet that I've got here. Now, to be honest with you, Bobby, my lawn, I can actually, because here in Florida, you know, we live in a swamp.
Yeah,
so
we do.
I literally can just kind of like step on it and push them into the ground. But I want you to notice I'm not doing every one. I'm doing like every 4th one, every 3rd one.
Well, that's a great point, because it saves a stake. And you can buy extra stakes. We have a number of
we have
for the extra stakes.
We have a ton of those if you want them. But, you know, again, it kind of depends on if you're doing separate projects, like the circles around your mailbox or whatever. So now I just put all of these in. This is exactly what you're going to do home. And we're just going to pull the ground cover back, okay? Now, notice what happens. It goes right up to that beautiful, crisp, clean edge that we've got here, and it's not going to go anyplace else. So my neighbor's going to be...
Nice.
My neighbors will be...
You're right about the height, though, Lou.
Yeah. It's 1 3/4 inches high.
difference.
Well, and here's the thing. My neighbors now aren't getting free mulch.
Yeah.
Because, you know, before when it would rain, it would just like float down the
roll down to
street.
their house.
None of that's happening now. Now, at the beginning of the presentation, oh, by the way, watch this, okay? We shot this, and I'm telling you, of course, we sped it up, but it's so easy.
Easy.
That's the connector I was talking about. So if you have to join two pieces because you're doing a circle or, you know, some kind of another shape, but think about all the places you could use this. Not just flower beds. You could put it along your path, along your driveway. You could use this around a mailbox. You could put it around a bird bath. Guy Yvonne has got one in his backyard around a fire pit. There's so many different ways.
That's a great idea.
That you can use
really
these.
Great idea.
And especially at this price, because my gosh, I mean, you know, it's not a hard decision, I think, when you see the price on this.
50
By the way,
feet.
this is all recycled plastic, and as I said, even though it's very flexible, it will stand up to that string trimmer. It'll stand up to that edger. You're not going to hurt it.
It's a big deal.
Now, at the beginning of the presentation, I was talking about, oh, that's Guy's backyard, actually, right there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah. See that? This picture right here. That's Guy's backyard.
That's a really great idea.
Doesn't that look great?
Do that. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And I mean, it just adds a really nice, clean line of delineation between the two different, you know, surfaces out there. Now, this is the kind of stuff that most people buy. I don't remember how much these cost, but I can tell you I'm not getting 50 feet for $20.
Yeah, because you buy them in the sections like that.
And here's the other thing, too. You got to bury this about halfway down. So who's digging that trench? Not me.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it. And these are heavy, by the way, too. So when you get 50 feet of this in the back of your car, you're going to be dragging your bumper on the way home. I'm just telling you. Now, I tried this. I kind of thought I was being really smart, and I got some of this stuff right here. And this is wood. Wood and water, not great, okay? Especially when it's sitting outside.
That's right.
And look at the little, see this? There's 3 stakes on the bottom of this, right? So if I do hit a root or a rock or a pipe or something, I'm done. I can't put this thing up there. And by the way, again, you're not going to get 50 feet of this for $20. You're just not.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
Absolutely not.
No.
So, I mean, and you know what? Listen, this has been one of the most popular items, too, that we have sold. I mean, every time we have this on the air.
It's amazing stuff.
And Adam, do you have more shows today?
Nope.
Okay, this is it.
Not with this.
But I tell you, we have, and I know we're popping up other numbers because we have smaller, you know, versions of it. But the fact that this is 50 feet, I think we have one that's 24 feet.
Cut it to length.
But, and the fact that, that you can cut it, and you see how flexible. So you see how, like, it doesn't matter. You can curl, you can curve it together, you can put it in a complete circle. But the bottom line is, it'll stay in place.
Right.
It is obviously weather resistant as well. And if you're picking up, to me, if you're trying to do like a whole yard or something, you might want to pick up more than one, but it could not be easier. I mean, this is something.
It's crazy simple.
No, it's crazy simple. We have also what we put, oh my gosh, because the grass was always dying, like where our hot tub is underneath. So we put like this, but.
I put it around my hot tub.
Did you?
Yes.
And I was going to say, but we have, and it's so funny because I was just complaining the other day.
Right.
You have the delineation of it.
Right.
So this will give it that professional look.
It
right?
really does. Well,
look.
I mean, here's the way I look at it, too. I mean, if you spend a lot of time mowing your grass, edging, and doing all that stuff, and then you don't have something like this to hold that back, it doesn't look great, okay? You've wasted your time, basically, okay? This is fast. It's easy. You'll get it done in no time at all.
Wow. Yeah. $19.95 for 50 feet. 50 feet. And go and read the reviews because, once again, the reviews are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to remind them of the hose.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This
the
hose.
Ridiculous buy on the hose in the last hour.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Hundreds and hundreds of smoke. First of all, lowest price ever. And right before the show, we marked them all down even lower. They're free shipping and handling. I know we sold out the 50-foot, but I think we have the 75, just about, the 100 and the 125.
Right.
But look.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It glides through obstacles. It's not going to chip your paint. It's not going to scratch your furniture. You can't kink it, you can't cut it, and you can't crush it. It's awesome.
Seriously. And 3 layers, by the way. 008963 is your number on that one with insane price. That 125-foot hose is $79.95.
That's crazy.
That is like crazy. And like we said, you'll never have to buy another hose. Okay, well, we are still in the garden.